So it's 6:30 in the morning here in the UK, and I just was awoken by a Stoic thought that I wanted to share. Life is like a conveyor belt in a way. We start off in a healthcare service, usually coming in through maybe a hospital and being born. Some are lucky to come through the world in other ways, maybe in a home birth. And we go on this conveyor belt, ultimately ending on another conveyor belt, maybe going through a crematorium, maybe other ways. The majority will go through this model, and in it we're on our own conveyor belt, and on this own conveyor belt we're all merged together on a giant conveyor belt, which we call humanity. And everything in this world as we go through, the anger, the love, the hate, everything is on this conveyor belt. Now let's take that conveyor belt and give it a little bit of a shake. That constant shaking is the constant changing that we occur throughout this lifetime as we live on our conveyor belt from start to end. And in that conveyor belt we have loads of sand and dirt, rocks and stones, dust. We even have a turd or two or more. We have diamonds. We have jewelry, gold, emeralds. They're all in there and they're all shaking. And as it shakes along through life, we can change that frequency. We can increase it, our focus, our intention. But that's one aspect. And that aspect will determine on what drops through. If you shake it too much, it can fall apart. And you can fall off that conveyor belt a bit earlier in life than what you want, or that you might have thought at the start, and what others want. Equally, you can go longer in that conveyor belt by just shaking it enough. But as we go through the conveyor belt, there's one other thing that we need to add. Water. At least if you're in mining, gold mining, it's very important. Without that, you're not getting any gold. And that water, what is that water? For me, that water looks like change. Change allows us to reflect and look back on ourselves. Take that time. This happens in different aspects and changes in life. Divorces, deaths, marriages. But what about other changes? The end of the year, an annual reflection on what has been. What are your goals going forward? One of the things that I do, we do a dream board in-house with our team to reflect and look at what we want to achieve, goals for the next year, but also longer term goals. But here's the thing, you never know when you're coming off that conveyor belt. Other things come into our life and take us away from it. Sometimes, sadly, too early. But if we add that water, that change, and take that time, reflect on those moments, reflect on the past journey that we've had, those holidays with friends and loved ones, just maybe we'll have a longer ride on that conveyor belt and enjoy ourselves on the way. So what does that mean? That means keep the water flowing. Keep checking for those turds. Make sure you're filtering those diamonds, and have a great day. See ya. Stoic thought for the day.